The average Android phone sends location data back to Google servers roughly 340 times every single day, which means your phone is reporting your movements more often than a parole officer. And that's just location. It's also logging which apps you open, how long you use them, what you search for, and who you talk to. That's why your friend can search for flights to Belize on their phone, and an hour later, your Instagram is showing you Airbnb listings in Belize because Facebook knows you're connected, knows you were in the same room, and figured you might be going too. But before you spend $1,000 on some niche Linux device to stop it, there are real practical options right now that range from a 15-minute software cleanup all the way to a phone with a physical off switch. And the first one doesn't cost you a single dollar. If you already own a flagship phone from Xiaomi, Samsung, or OnePlus, you're sitting on hardware that can be surprisingly private with some work. The approach is called de-bloating, and it means stripping out every pre-installed app and background service that's quietly sending data home. On a typical Xiaomi phone, you're looking at 30 to 50 preloaded apps that you never asked for, and a good chunk of them run analytics in the background even when you've never opened them. The process uses a free tool called Android Debug Bridge, or ADB, and it lets you remove system apps that the phone's own settings won't let you touch. Pair that with a private DNS provider like NextDNS or AdGuard, which blocks over 840,000 known tracker domains before they ever reach your phone, and you keep every app you actually use without the surveillance that comes with it. It won't make you invisible, but it turns what was a surveillance device into something you actually control. It takes a little effort, a laptop, a USB cable, and about 30 minutes of following a guide. And if you're not careful, you can remove something the phone actually needs. But if you're not ready to switch phones, this is the right starting point. If de-bloating feels like putting a band-aid on the problem because Google's operating system is still running underneath everything, then CalyxOS is worth your attention. CalyxOS is a free, open-source operating system that replaces stock Android entirely. And if you want serious privacy without giving up the apps you depend on every day, this is the easiest way to get there. It runs on Google Pixel phones, which sounds ironic until you realize that Pixel hardware has the best bootloader security and verified boot chain of any Android device on the market, which makes it the most secure Android hardware you can buy right now. CalyxOS uses something called microG instead of Google Play services, which is an open source replacement that lets your apps receive push notifications and access location services without routing everything through Google's servers. So your Signal messages still arrive on time, your banking app still works, and your weather app still knows where you are, but Google doesn't. It also comes with a built-in VPN from the Calyx Institute and Tor browser pre-installed for anonymous browsing. The installation takes about 20 minutes through a web-based installer, and you don't need to be a developer to pull it off. CalyxOS on a Pixel 8a, which you can pick up for around $350 refurbished, is one of the smartest privacy setups you can run right now. And speaking of smart, if you found value in the video so far, be smart and hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe for weekly, no BS reviews of the latest gadgets that matter to you the most. Now, if CalyxOS is the practical choice, GrapheneOS is the vault. This is what actual security researchers and privacy advocates use on their own phones, and it's considered the gold standard for mobile security in 2026. GrapheneOS runs on the same Pixel hardware as CalyxOS, supporting everything from the Pixel 6 all the way through the Pixel 10, and the project recently announced a partnership with Motorola to expand beyond Pixel in the future. But what separates GrapheneOS from CalyxOS is how it handles security at the operating system level. It runs a hardened version of the Android kernel, which means attacks that would work on a normal Android phone simply don't land here. It also sandboxes Google Play services, so you can install them if you need app compatibility, but they can't access your contacts, your location, or anything else unless you say so. The practical difference is that GrapheneOS treats every single app like a potential threat and gives you full control over what it can see and do. Your banking app works, your maps work, but nothing runs in the background harvesting data without you knowing. The recommended setup right now is a Pixel 8 or Pixel 9a. The Pixel 8 hits the sweet spot between price and remaining security update lifespan, and you can find refurbished units under $400. The Pixel 9a runs around $500 new. Either way, you end up with a phone that performs like any flagship but actually works for you instead of reporting on you like a little bitch. But maybe software solutions aren't enough for you. Maybe you want to physically, mechanically, with a switch you can feel under your thumb, cut power to the camera, the microphone, and the cellular modem. That's the Purism Librem 5, and it's the closest thing to a paranoia-validated smartphone that actually exists. The Librem 5 has 3 hardware kill switches on the side of the phone. One cuts power to the cameras and microphone, another disconnects Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and the third disables the cellular modem and GPS. When you flip all 3, your phone becomes a brick with a calculator on it. A software exploit can't activate a camera that has no electricity running to it, and neither can a zero-day vulnerability or a government agency. That's just physics. It runs PureOS, which is a full Linux operating system, and it's priced at $700 for the standard model or $2,000 for the USA manufactured version. But you need to be realistic about what you're getting. The Librem 5 is not an iPhone replacement. The apps are limited, the hardware feels like a 2018 mid-range phone, battery life isn't great, and Purism has been slow on delivery, which has frustrated a lot of early buyers. Some report long wait times, others call it the most important phone they've ever owned. So who is this actually for? If you're a journalist working in places you probably shouldn't be, or an activist with real reasons to worry about surveillance, this is your phone. And if you're the kind of guy who puts tape over his laptop camera, this is the phone that was built for you. Do you think GrapheneOS on a Pixel is enough to keep your data private, or do you think we've already passed the point where software alone can protect you? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you think keeping your phone private is hard, wait until you see what smart glasses are doing right now. Watch this video next.